Okay, this is just a quick stop in Shanghai, China with my buddy Mike there. First things first, we had trouble getting internet, so maybe I'll make a separate video on that, but want to get that set up before. Regardless, they don't really use Google. You can't use Google actually, so make a note of all these stops you want to go to beforehand. This is the Maglev Express. We took it there 300 kilometers an hour, as you see, so super fast to the first stop. On the way out, we had a bit of trouble finding how to connect to the metro station. You just got to go down the stairs or escalator out to your left, and we'll keep walking down to the entrance. You can buy a pass to get on the transit system. I picked up a map from the airport, which was handy because it's they got a lot of connecting stations. Super easy to get around, but it's definitely helpful to have a map to know which routes to connect to next. Inside the metro stations, they were fairly big. Anyways, we popped out. This is just a short layover. Tips for you if you're 24 hours in Shanghai. Stayed at this lemon hotel. It was super cheap, only 40 bucks Canadian a night, so it can be that. I actually had a pretty good sleep in this capsule. Then we hit these streets. We actually stumbled across shops and restaurants. Had a bite to eat. Came across a mall and just checked up here there, and they don't have Uber either, so we have an app called Didi. Downloaded that and went over to the Bund, and it's got a couple of cool little sightseeing spots of the towers. If you had more time, you could go up those towers and sightsee, or you could go down the Huangpu river there. On this night it was raining a bit, so I think on a nice night, it's still beautiful and busy, but on a nice night this would be really cool to check out, so definitely worth a stop. And then right at that location, there's also a street called Nanjing Rd, which they closed to vehicle traffic, so it's got again a bunch of cool little shops and I guess just a good atmosphere. So we arrived relatively late and flew out the next day early.
We were on the west part. This is the east, I guess. So it turns into walking.
You can buy a return ticket for the Maglev at the airport, or if you show your flight tickets at the station, they also give you 20% off. So make sure you have a printout of your flights, and yeah, just have a go, have lots of fun. And if you had more time, I think some of the other stops would probably be like a temple or a zoo if you want to see pandas, maybe. I'm not a huge fan of zoos, but
not bad, man. 40 is only $8 then. Sorry.
I think that's VIP, dude.
次列车前方到达浦东1号、2号航站楼站。
Dear passengers, welcome to take Shanghai Maglev train. The destination is Pudong Airport Terminal 1 and 2. Shanghai. Wish you a good journey.
Nice to get in the city for a night, stretch the legs, and then get to the airport. When we got back to the airport, we had to go either Terminal 1 or Terminal 2. International departures were Terminal 1s.
You have to decide 1 or 2. We go opposite directions. We go opposite directions. I know, but what's the difference?
Hope you enjoy Shanghai. I hope you maybe get to experience a bit more of it. Cool thing about the short layover is you don't need a visa. You can just get one when you arrive there on the ground, and just have all your ticket information printed out, your hotel information. They request that, so that's it. Stick around. I got some other videos here on the UAE trip, which is awesome. I also went to Abu Dhabi, Dubai, and Oman. And on the way back, I actually flew through Beijing instead of Shanghai. So making another video on that. Please like, subscribe. Hopefully you found some helpful tips here. Yeah, just a short fun layover, but hope that helps you make the most of it. Check out the blog for more details and some additional tips I didn't discuss here. Okay, everyone, enjoy your next trip, and hope you got some nice shots to put on your image itinerary. During this research, there was a couple cool, like amazing landscape spots, Huangshan and Hangzhou. So I'll just peek around here on those, check those out. But this was just a fun trip. My buddy Mike was going to the UAE to look at property and actually ended up purchasing. Super proud of him. Cool to get this little stopover. We were flying from Vancouver, Canada to not Dubai but Abu Dhabi. So 2 really long flights in between these Shanghai stops. So it was nice to get in the city for a night, stretch the legs.